VXR. You got a baseball cap?
Every time you hear this sound, it's time to turn the page. Don't turn it yet. That was just practice. Now, let's get on with our story.
Hello one and all, welcome to Seeing Through Glass. After some careful considerations, I have decided I'm going to replace my Abarth 695 Biposto with a new daily to run alongside the incoming manual Ferrari 360. So today I'm in the brand new Volkswagen Arteon and I'm off to meet up with Tony from Gravelwood Car Sales to talk you through some of my thoughts, the cars I'm considering, and let you guys know how you can get directly involved in helping me choose my next daily. Lord Gravelwood!
Good morning! How are you?
Oh good dude, how you doing?
I'm good. One second, I just need to lock this door.
Alright, you got some nice bits in here.
Thank you.
You made it back from Italy alive.
Only just. How are you?
Oh good. You got some nice bits hanging around there, I was just
Thank you.
So this is the new showroom. Still being worked on, obviously.
Yeah.
It's looking good though, dude. Is the gravel part of the plan?
No, this isn't gravel. This is called resin bonded.
Oh,
I think.
I thought it was gravel wood. Banter!
So bad. Hello.
Well, welcome to the Arteon.
Arteon?
Arteon. I'm going to call it the Arteon.
Arteon?
This is essentially an A7.
It is an A7.
An A7, but it's a cheaper version. It's nice, this.
It's quite nice.
There's a reason why I'm in this, guys. I mean, apart from the fact that VW have been very kind and lent it to me, it basically is the complete polar opposite to the Abarth.
Yeah, literally, it's got back seats for a start.
Back seats for a start, super comfy, got all the gear, all the tech, and that's kind of why I got to the point that I did and realised I had to replace the Abarth.
Yeah, yeah.
Because as much as I loved it, and we did talk about it when I saw it at the Best of Italy, as much as I love it, with the 360 coming, I need a daily that I can do big miles in.
Yeah, that you can use every day.
Yeah, and the Bath is great around London, it's perfect, but I can't, like, if somebody goes, oh, there's a filming opportunity in Paris, and the Ferrari's broken, so I can't take that.
Because it will be.
Yeah, that's the other, like, you know, that I couldn't, the Abarth would be a struggle to take. So I need something, and so this is kind of like, you know, I mean, it's pretty extremely different. By the way, do you want lunch?
Yeah, starving.
Where should we go?
Where are we heading towards? Now?
Kent. Aren't we in Kent?
We're in Kent.
Oh, well.
Are we heading down to
Anyway,
the coast?
yeah.
Go left.
Go left. Now, not only is Tony here to provide some advice and guidance on the new daily, more on that soon, but we're also going to look at a manual 360 today. Tony, please be nice.
I'm going to try not to laugh.
Please be nice. Now, I'm not going to film that because I always think it's a bit off-putting for dealerships or owners if you turn up with a load of cameras. I don't think they take you that seriously. But we're going to go and look at a car today, and as soon as there's more on the 360, I will. Today is all about the daily.
One thing is for sure, if you're going to buy a 360, we're going to find you a good one.
Yes, that's exactly it, with great history. God, I feel like JWW today is buying cars left, right, and centre. Should we go look at some classics as well?
He's buying a boat, isn't he? He's buying his boat.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on.
What a baller.
Right, let's go get some lunch, and we will talk a little bit more about my thoughts and where we go from here. I always feel like there's no point in filming with you until I've fed you, because your energy is always a little bit low.
I feel better. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, no, I feel good as well. My little greasy pub sandwich has filled me right up. And let's now get into the proper conversation here. So, yes, as I mentioned, what did I mention? What did I say? What did I say before lunch? Can you remember?
Well, I don't function.
No! Go on, I can't
No, I was
remember.
mentioning practical.
Yes, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So that's exactly it. I need something which I can use for the long journeys, basically. So I've drawn up a list. Let me know your thoughts. I'm going to bash them out for the test drives that I kind of want to do over the next 4 to 6 weeks. I don't want to drag this out too much. I kind of want to find a car pretty quickly. So, number 1, Range Rover Velar.
Good car.
Yeah.
Too big.
No, but you know what? I love a 4x4 SUV.
Okay.
Big fan. And I think the Velar is like a really... I don't want an Evoque, and I can't afford a Sport. Velar. By the way, that's a good point actually, budgets. I'm thinking at about like £50,000. I mean, I would like a lot less. This car, for example, £40,000. Gets all the stuff you need. But...
This is boring.
Do you think?
Can I say that?
You can say that, you can have your own opinion, but I quite like boring. I need something dependable.
Yeah, you do.
This is probably, I agree, maybe a little bit too safe.
Yeah.
But it's quick, this car, and it's got all the kit. Like, it's got 360 cameras, it's got, you know, heads-up display, everything you could want.
And I said to you off camera, didn't I? There's such good value. There's such good value.
Such
for
good
money.
value for money. So that's, you know, so as I say, yeah, about £50,000 is the top. Because I'm going to be financing most likely, I do have a bit of flexibility in that. But let's aim for 50. So yeah, Velar number 1. Number 2, Volkswagen Golf R.
Another good shout.
Yeah, that's a good shout, I think, because that is a proper, massive value for money, good residuals,
Perfect residuals.
Great daily. It's the ultimate daily.
Yeah,
really.
I think so.
Golf R. Next up, Audi TTRS.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Okay, there's a romanticism around the TTRS in specific.
We drove one.
The first video we did together on YouTube.
Yeah.
Audi TTRS.
The black one, yeah.
Yeah, I'll put a link below. That was the first video we ever filmed together. Tony said, yeah. I think that was about it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I was a bit
it's about all you said, yeah.
That was fast, that car.
So quick, and I like the sort of story that I used to own. I launched this channel with an Audi TTS, and now finally I'm getting a Ferrari. Why not go back and... Then yeah, okay, we're not anyway, we're going to do a TTRS test drive and you're going to eat your words. BMW M2.
Yeah. Good car.
Which I think I can't ignore. I've been talking about it for a while. I've kind of gone off it a little bit, but it's right in the sweet spot of the budget, and
it'd definitely be in budget.
yeah. So BMW M2, automatic though, not manual.
DCT.
DCT.
You know the thing about a daily.
Go on.
You might need to buy something that you like instead of love.
Yes.
It's more a purpose.
I'm willing to get a car which is really good that I like, rather than a car that's okay and I love.
That's going to be a good
Because
all-rounder and do everything.
The Ferrari is the car I love.
Correct.
And so, you know, if I want to go and drive something which I'm obsessed with, that's what I'll do. This needs to be something that I can really use, that's quick, that's usable, that's reliable, that's dependable, which is why I think the TTRS is a great shout. Anyway.
Or anything German then.
Well, this brings me on to the final car that I've drawn up, the 911 991 Carrera, or Carrera S if I can get a mega deal.
Because is the best sports car you can buy.
I've got this like Porsche itch I feel like I need to scratch. I don't know where it came from, but suddenly I just have this like lust. It's because I spent all that time in LA and everyone owns a 911 in LA.
They're the best.
Well, that's it. I mean, from a sports car point of view, that will give me ultimate daily sports car performance. It's going to be a big stretch on the budget because you're looking at very high mileage cars at around the 55,000, 60,000 pound mark. Yeah. So I want to get in one just to see.
And the thing is with you, you're like me, you'd like something new. You'd rather something new.
Yeah, 991.2 for example. Yeah.
Which is 110.
Yeah, or secretly the car I actually want is the GTS, the 991 GTS. So like, it might not work, but I felt like I owed it to myself to give it a go. So those are the 5, 991 Carrera,
5,
M2, TTRS, Velar,
and a wild card.
Golf R, and then a wild card. So this is something that me and Tony have just been speaking about. I really want you guys to suggest the final car, the 6th car in that equation, because when I've been talking about this on Twitter, doing polls, or when we've made videos kind of briefly mentioning it, some of you guys have made some amazing suggestions, and some of those cars that I just mentioned were because of your suggestions. So here's how you can get involved. Basically, if you have an idea of a car 50k or less, let's say.
Do we set parameters, as in practical?
Yeah, please
Petrol,
don't suggest a
diesel.
Caterham. I know now that everyone's going to suggest a Caterham, but yeah, petrol, automatic, because I'm sorry, I'm going to have a manual 360.
3 or 5 door? Don't care.
Don't care.
5 seats.
Quick.
Okay.
And super usable.
Okay.
Super, you know, like I can put a lot of miles on it and I'm going to be comfy and it's going to be great.
Park here.
Yeah. And anything, SUV, convertible, station wagon, whatever. I'm open to any suggestions. So comment below, but then what I want you guys to do is support each other and vote up the car that you think is the best suggestion, because whichever car, within reason, ends up being the top uprated comment on this video, the suggestion, we will try and go and test.
With the most likes.
With the most likes, that's what I mean. So yeah, if somebody puts down below, let's try and think of an example, A45 AMG, and that receives, thumbs down, that receives whatever, 1,000 votes up, we'll go and find an A45 and test it.
Every time I see it, hear A45, I just think, oh, cheap.
Yeah, no, that's so, like, please, like A45, not gonna happen. Yeah, not gonna happen. So hopefully, by kind of mid to end October, we'll be buying something.
You smashed it.
Smashed it, right? Nice.
What about an Astra VXR? You got a baseball cap?
Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe for plenty more videos to come.